Hey guys, today I'll be reviewing this lovely Jaguar XFR. As you probably heard from the exhaust notes, it isn't just any old XF. This is the XFR 5-litre Supercharged. This is a 2013 plate model Jaguar XFR. Obviously a little bit of insight to the Jaguar XF. It came out for 2008 model year. They first initially came out with the SV8, which was the supercharged V8. It was the highest top trim engine for the XF. It was a 4.2 supercharged V8 with about 400 horsepower, and that was a predecessor to the XF, obviously, the XFR, sorry, and that was from 09 to 11, and then the facelift was 12 to 15, so this is a 13 plate car. The later facelift, which obviously comes with these lovely facelifted bi-xenon headlights with LED signature or DRLs. This one's also got a black pack, as you can tell from a black grille surround on the front here, and this one's got the optional like £400 diamond cut 20-inch Draco alloys, which is my favourite XF alloy. You had the standard supercharged Nevis alloys, which was a fan blade style alloy with supercharged scripting on the inner centre of a wheel, and obviously it's got diamond cut Dracos. You could have just silver, they look really crap in silver, but this has got the diamond cut ones, which have just been professionally refurbed for about 500 quid not too long ago. This XFR obviously comes standard with 380mm front and rear ventilated discs with red calipers with the Jaguar Leaper. Bit of black venting on the side there with the Jaguar logo in chrome. You can have those optioned in chrome, but I think it looks a bit crap. You got black grille surrounds, black window surrounds on the black pack models as well, and this black sort of detailing around the back here with a black deck lid spoiler. Obviously it's got the R badging on the back to denote that it's an XFR, and the most prominent thing, the quad active exhaust system, the performance exhaust, quad shotguns, really nice. Reversing camera is an option on these ones. Obviously a facelift is definitely the one to have, as it has a number of improvements over the pre-facelift car. Underneath this little boot protector, which you'll get if you buy the car, you've got a spare wheel, which is quite nice. It's also had a new battery fitted not too long ago for 150 quid, and this one's got a set of Dunlop Sport Max tyres, which cost about 800 quid. They're pretty much almost brand new. They've got loads of tread left. I absolutely love these Draco alloys with the silver sheen around the edge. Get keyless entry standard on the XFR. The XFRs were quite loaded at the time, and they were almost pretty much a portfolio spec in terms of specifications and luxury features, which is quite nice. And yeah, obviously you just come up here to release it, but from the back you can lock the car. And yeah, on the inside here we've got this lovely, gorgeous, very pungent looking red zone over black soft grain leather. This is an £800 option over the standard jet leather, and you can have ivory as well, but it's definitely very nice, a little bit Marmite. You've got the red R logo embossed onto the back of the seats just below the headrest with perforation down the middle, and you've got a bit of black red stitching, red piping around the carpets, and 2 cup holders. Obviously the nice window switches. Here's a door panel, just absolutely leather clad, really nice. You've got leather down here as well, and yeah, some chrome and this aluminium, which Jag do. You've also got a 12-volt socket in the middle, 2 aircon vents, and some lights up here, which the middle one's touch capacitive, or just click these buttons to turn that on, and then this one, yeah, that one might not even be a light actually. This one's got optional £300 jet suede headlining. When you actually option the seats, you have a choice of getting the Dove headlining, which I think is cream, or this jet suede headlining, which is just brilliant. The suede headlining Jags do is absolutely phenomenal. And yeah, at the front here you've got the R performance seats. Obviously not wing back, but they are the R Sport seats you get on the XFRs. You've got 18-way electrically adjustable front sport seats with 2 set memory for the driver. Your setting buttons are down here. I've programmed my seating position. It's got electric folding mirrors, which is really nice. Optional blind spot monitor, which is about 460 quid. And yeah, so you've got 18-way electrically adjustable seats, which is what you'd get in the portfolio basically. So you've got 8-way electric, so this is just full electric, and then you've got 2-way electrically adjustable headrest. And if you press a button on the side, the metal button there, you can tilt the headrest. You've also got cushion extension, and you've also got electrically adjustable 2-way bolster and 4-way lumbar. So really nice. Let's just move in on to the interior now. So moving on to interior, I'll just start the car up. Sounds really nice, I love this. Obviously you've got cruise control standard on the XFR models. Adaptive was an option. This one's got a piano black trim, which is 300 quid. And for 300 quid, to be honest, it's probably the best option on the whole car, funny enough. Because what you'd get standard, even on the pre-facelift models, you'd get this wood trim, and it looks like just a mouldy oak wood trim. And it is just shockingly bad for an XF. I mean, it's just very bad to have that in a nice sports car like this. Carbon was an option as well for £1,000, but piano black is what they do on the Jag Centre console is just absolutely brilliant. You've got the R badge embossed onto this aluminium etched veneer finisher across the door, and obviously XFR models came with the same sound system as the portfolios. The Meridian Surround 825 watt surround sound system with 17 speakers and a subwoofer. That's 16 plus a subwoofer, so 17. It can be denoted by this very prominent dash hump over here with a Meridian Surround logo. And this obviously combines a coaxial and tweeter combo on the front here, and I'll show you later on the rear deck lids off the boot, because it's a saloon. You've got another pair of coaxial tweeters, 3 on each door, driver and passenger, and then 2 on each rear door. And obviously, yeah, moving on to infotainment, if you press this fan button, what I've always loved is these fighter pilot looking just actuated aircon vents. And obviously you've got the rising gear selector, and you've got the start stop logo, which pulses red like the same heartbeat as a Tiger or a Jaguar. You've got the dynamic mode. If you hold this button, be very careful using this mode because it limits the traction control, and being a rear wheel drive of 503 horsepower, it's nuts. You've also got the ice mode, the winter mode. I guess that'll come in useful now. And you've got a speed limiter mode and traction control off. You've also got the sport selection, which is like a sport gear. It sort of just keeps the gears in tighter. Obviously the gearbox is at ZF 8 speed. All XFRs came with this. Obviously the Facelift XFRs came with better headlights. You got the Meridian 825 watt system in replacement of 440 watt Bowers Wilkins, which, to be honest, felt a bit crap really. It didn't have a lot of bass and just wasn't as nice. It had the exact same dash hump, funny enough. It just had Bowers Wilkins embossed onto here instead of this little plaque which is stuck onto this plastic moulding. But yeah, this one's also got the very rare electric tilt and slide sunroof. I say it's very rare because on the facelift models, the sunroof is quite uncommon. On the pre-facelift models, it's quite common to see them, but it's definitely a must-have with the suede headlining as well, and this suede blind. You've got these lovely touch capacitive lights up here as well, which I've always found a bit over-engineered, and the Alcantara headlining. Really nice. Obviously piano black. You've got storage, 2 cup holders, 12-volt socket, another 12-volt socket here with a USB type 2 and an auxiliary, and then the electric glove box latch, which was just a button. On some Jaguars at the time, you actually had a fingerprint thing, which would like sort of only work if you put a fingerprint, not your fingerprint specifically, but like skin. It was like sort of skin activated, really weird. Got invoices for all the services, got a mix of 7 Jaguar services. From moving on to infotainment here, we've got obviously a Meridian Surround sound settings. For some reason it doesn't, it's because it's on the radio, the Bluetooth. If I just put on radio, so you get DAB radio standard on these ones. The earlier cars, you had to pay for Bowers Wilkins, which is quite expensive. You had to pay for the DAB, which came with the Bowers Wilkins sort of pack. You got Meridian, Dolby PL2, which is ProLogic 2, and DTS Neo 6. I prefer to have the DTS Neo 6 as it's just the most clearest sound channel, obviously 3-channel surround. In my opinion, the 825 watt Meridian in the saloons, the XJs and XFs, is probably the best surround sound system I've ever heard, excluding the 3D systems like Reference, Bowers and Wilkins, Diamond Kevlar, and the Bang & Olufsen, or the Tweeters coming up, yeah. But you got climate control. XFRs came standard at the time with heated and cooled seats, which your portfolios also did. Hard disk drive navigation, also an updated navigation. The earlier pre-facelift models had a laggy sort of touch screen, and the menu was a bit different. Just like when you click the button, it was quite slow. It took quite a long time, and it is making me shifts and stuff. You've got audio controls, your paddle shift, the R logo embossed onto the bottom of the steering wheel, and obviously a reversing camera, like I said. But man, this thing's very good to drive. Obviously, I drove it at almost 100 miles, and it really is just something else. It's something you can't experience in any other car. Supercharged V8. It's like American muscle combined into this luxurious Jag. It's just very quiet on the motorway when you want it to be quiet, but when you want to just ping off a rev limiter, it's extremely loud, like just pops and bangs and everything. You've got xenon headlights, obviously, like I said, really nice of LED signature. Let's just move in onto the engine now. Under the bonnet is a 5-litre supercharged AJ8 series Jaguar engine. This has got 503 brake horsepower, and sounds really nice. You can hear the supercharger whine in the cabin, and there's a very nice exhaust note. Note that the Facelift XFRs in this car has got the aluminium coolant pipes, which effectively were a lot more robust than the plastic coolant pipes which the earlier cars had, and these were prone to cracking, and you basically have all sorts of problems with the issue when the coolant pipes cracked in half. Bit of a bad design on Jaguar's part to have plastic coolant pipes, but this one benefits from having that aluminium pipes, which is really nice. And yeah, like I said, AJ8 slapped with an Eaton supercharger, makes 503 horsepower. And you've got the supercharged script on here with the mid-mounted bonnet vents, which is very nice. I know the F-type rear-wheel drives had the bonnet vents up here, and they suffered from a bit of injection corrosion. And yeah, but basically very nice. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. So guys, we'll just be doing test drive sort of off the Jag. Just turn it on. Growl is really nice. The valves opens up straight away when the ignition is turned on. Just need to back it up. I'll just be test driving it to a hotel where I photo and video the cars. Obviously it sounds really nice. Just a beautiful car. I just drove it back from Warwick yesterday, and yeah, just pretty amazing car really. Meridian 825 watt sound system's actually very good, offers tremendous bass, and yeah, radio obviously a little bit outdated, and yeah, but I like the analog. I like the sort of the classic screen. I sort of know how to use this stuff, and a lot of people don't. But yeah, really, it's a very lovely car. But it's not too loud on the motorway, no drone or anything, and yeah, pretty much just very nice. But then when you just ping the rev limiter, it just going on a little drive. Obviously it sounds really nice for startup, very growly, and yeah, just go through gates here and then take the sort of right here and just give it a little bit of a rip. I don't want to put in dynamic mode because that limits the traction, and yeah, just put the window down a bit and just rip it. just lost a bit of traction there. It's obviously very insane.